See newly discovered Nazca drawings that depict llamas, human sacrifices and more. An AI-assisted study identified 303 previously unknown geoglyphs in the Peruvian desert. The art features surprising figures like orcas holding knives. With the help of artificial intelligence, researchers have found hundreds of ancient artworks carved into the pebbled ground of Peru's Nazca desert. Featuring decapitated heads, llamas, orcas holding weapons and more, these so-called geoglyphs were likely created by the Nazca culture, a pre-Inca South American indigenous group known for creating the famed Nazca lines. The Nazca lines were first recorded by scientists in 1927. Over the next near century, researchers attributed around 430 figurative geoglyphs to the Nazca people. Now AI has found 303 additional geoglyphs in just 6 months. The drawings, made at least 2,000 years ago in an elevated desert in southern Peru, provide insights into the customs of the ancient Nazca civilization. The Nazca people thrived between roughly 200 BCE and 600 CE, living in coastal desert settlements along the Nazca River. Archaeologists have found many painted ceramics linked to the Nazca over the centuries, but the civilization's most enduring artifacts are by far their geoglyphs. The Nazca people carved the drawings into the ground by selectively removing the desert's reddish surface rock to reveal lighter soil. Their largest glyphs showcase geometric shapes and patterns measuring up to 30 miles long, while their representative figures, which depict wild animals and plants, stretch to about 1,200 feet long. To identify the new group of geoglyphs, which are older, smaller, and less distinct than the previously discovered ones, the researchers employed an AI model trained to spot faint lines in satellite images of the desert. The AI can spot outlines 20 times faster than humans. Once the model had identified various figures, the team traveled to some of the scanned locations to confirm the illustration's existence. The scientists spent more than 2,600 hours manually inspecting these sites, capturing drone photography and conducting field inspections. Still, a leading archaeologist says that the AI model allowed us to map the distribution of geoglyphs in a faster and more precise way. The traditional method of study, which consisted of visually identifying the geoglyphs from high-resolution images of this vast area, was slow, and carried the risk of overlooking some of them. The 303 new geoglyphs depict human-like figures, livestock, fish, cats, birds, a ceremonial scene, people interacting with animals, and, most notably, killer whales wielding weapons. On some pottery from the Nazca period, there are scenes depicting orcas with knives cutting off human heads, so we can position orcas as beings that carry out human sacrifice. The purpose of the Nazca people's massive illustrations, which are seemingly only appreciable from a bird's-eye view, remains a mystery, though some historians posit that the civilization created the illustrations with a spiritual motive. According to UNESCO, which designated the geoglyphs a World Heritage Site in 1994, the lines represent a remarkable manifestation of a common religion and social homogeneity. The 250 more Nazca geoglyphs need to be identified, which were flagged by the AI model, but they didn't have time to examine them in person. However, even this new powerful technology is more likely to find better visible geoglyphs. With AI leading the way, who knows what other ancient secrets we'll uncover next?